CSS does against this Game Watch first in the first game on Small Battlefield. All right.
Fans of Shu or Shu wearers in chat, spam those buttons. Your girl needs the help. They're going up against the Titan Maister.
Maister so far, a lot of ducking going on, but he's actually been tagged out of those. So I don't know how low he think he's getting, but not low enough. Okay, just getting right in there though. That's the unfortunate part. You know, once Maister gets in there, it becomes a real issue. He gets quite a bit off like one neutral air. Usually it's neutral air into like 3 or 4 up airs.
Zero Suit having a good escape option in the flip jump, but it's not going to be the one-all answer. Definitely going to assist Shu in getting away from some of these situations, but the big whiffs, you want to minimize those as much as possible. You see the patience from Maister is just waiting on you to do it.
Oh, okay, there you go. Ducking under the neutral air this time around, so he does have his usage. Nice. A B, going to get away from that. Maister still covering it one more time, getting that dash attack. Shu now stuck off the stage. The flip jump is gone. Okay, enough to get at least tag Maister a little bit and grab that ledge.
I like how Maister is cutting off the aerial approach with the back air. The multi-hit, you know, covering so much space. Back air again, trying to move the neutral into his favor. Safe enough so Shu gets away. You're going to see a lot of this back and forth, almost hit and run style, but it's because both of our competitors, they want to make sure the option they pick is the correct one every time.
Ooh, okay, the trade actually going to allow Shu to see another day, and that must have been a messed up back air, but regardless.
Oh! No!
Not getting matrixed. Just like that, and goodbye. You actually lose a stock for it. That's crazy.
Not the Keanu. Oh, goodness. Don't do it to him. Shu with the opportunity to get back, waiting for the key. Very hard to challenge that recovery, but when you're on stage, you've got more options. Hey, first we got to get back on the stage, though.
Yeah, I mean, Shu definitely willing to drop that that flip jump kick. You know, it is a very strong move, but like if it does get blocked, it's usually very laggy.
Yeah.
But has to find a way to get the stock off, so very understandably so, just to see if you catch Maister sleeping at the wheel. Maister definitely has a lot of damage on him, so the side B might be able to take it too. Looking for it.
No, Maister is so locked in right now.
Oh, yeah.
You said asleep at the wheel, and that's somebody I know who is never sleeping. Shu finally kicked into the stratosphere.
Absolutely kicked. 103 though, right off rip. You see Maister come back and get a couple of up airs. Yeah, those always work well for Maister. He gets one, he's getting at least 3. Jeez.
Oh, on the plat? Hey, okay, look. You find out.
I told you he wasn't sleeping at the wheel, but he definitely just closed his eyes and said, I believe. Like he wasn't even looking, he just, I believe.
That's smashed by faith?
Yeah, smashed by faith.
And not by sight.
All right, but either way, like Shu has been, oh wow, I actually sent quite far. Oh!
Hey! Yes, sir, ramen noodles for everybody.
All right, Shu getting all the way over there and pushing Maister past that blast zone real easy, making sure this game did not escape her at all. Now she has taken quite a bit of damage here, but does not mean that she can't get right back into it. Might have to play a little slower of the game and, you know, really just have to avoid being directly over Maister. That seems to be the real issue. Oh, no! All right, good match.
Excellent.
Jesus.
Needed that ASAP. Expeditiously.
Yeah, you know, that was definitely that situation where I don't think they would have lost the stock there, but still, you don't want to just take a free F smash.
Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get grounded and not mash?
Yeah. 96% here to the 13, though. Shu not really finding too many answers here just yet to Maister's pressure.
How disheartening to watch one of your longest range moves meant for neutral go through the character.
Yeah. Okay, up tilt out of, we'll try to drop shield into the up tilt, but wasn't able to get it to, I think that roll actually saved from getting buried.
Oh.
Okay.
Excellent tech to execution. Shu is locked in.
All right, living to see another day. Gets out of there again. Maister kicked. Served up. Served up. Jesus Christ. For you. The L for you. Like, I love that move, bro. I love that move so much.
I wasn't even ready for that joint. Yo, this is difficult. Shu cannot. This is what I'm noticing, and it's only game 1, so, you know, just instant thoughts. But what I'm noticing is Shu is finding hard stops in a neutral and then can't slip Maister up with, like, random moves afterwards.
Yeah. it seems to be a little rough right here for Shu having to deal with, one, Maister actually getting away with the ducks, and then two, just being able to like actually safely pressure Maister. It's always kind of hard to safely pressure Game & Watch anyway because of the up B.
Yeah.
But you would think that like ZSS, because of having that range, could definitely do a little something. But it really just, Shu has to take some some chances basically to get the damage here. You can see with the amount of downers that are coming out, those are all like chances. They get blocked, you just get up B out of it. But hey, this time around, we got a nice little lead for maybe a little bit.
Right, for a second. But we'll take it. Shu's got some excellent juggles going on, and I see they're not trying to overextend Maister, just trying to cut off as many avenues of escape as possible, the up Bs and the up airs necessary to keep the advantage in his court. Once again, buying him out of dodge.
That tech definitely saved his life. You know that flip kick was coming
on the way.
If he got hit with that neutral air, so.
Right.
Still okay. Pretty even game. It's most likely going to be a pretty slow developing game. You do have to pick and choose your spots wisely when you're playing against Game & Watch.
Oh my, even the F tilt not hitting game. The size of Game & Watch on top of the safety of the pressure and defense.
Yeah.
What a mountain to climb.
Might have to hit a couple more of those down angled F tilts for sure if you want to use that as a poking tool.
True.
Okay. Speaking of pokes, doesn't matter though. Doesn't get any no shield poke right there, and Maister gets a free punish to the back here.
Oh, opportunity. Will they die? Maister flies into the blast zone. Shu with the first stock in game 2. High percent though, so trying to milk this lead is going to be difficult.
Okay, flying away from Maister, getting back to that center stage, and I mean the spacing here on the neutral air, allowing Shu to pressure safely and not have to worry about getting hit with the up B. Yeah,
good chase.
That was a great chase right there from Maister. It's like, you know what, like, there's not really many options you can pick now, so I'm just going to go ahead and cover this here platform.
And what I'm going to do, like, hit an aerial, no, he went for the one that mattered.
Okay, quick 44 just like that from Maister. Now pushing Shu back off the stage.
Shielding and separating. A staple in Maister's gameplay, just baiting Shu to come in. I dare you to think I'm vulnerable, and then bam, hits him with the counterattack. Shu, however, not taking the bait.
That's unfortunate though that Shu, whenever she does whiff something, she has to give up so much space or so much stage just to kind of avoid what Maister can do after. So I mean, you've noticed almost every neutral air that doesn't hit, or like Zaire, she just runs all the way back. Right. She gives up all that area, but it's just kind of how you have to play the game sometimes.
Yeah.
You may have to give up just a little bit of space to kind of move forward. So.
Oh, speaking of moving forward.
Yeah.
Maybe not with that one. Not a big punish though. It is starting to become one as Maister continues finding these interactions.
Maister's been able to get away with that quite a bit of like trying to or dropping that up air, and then when Shu air dodges, man.
Oh.
The flip jump is gone? Yeah.
Yeah, no, welcome to SeaWorld.
Man. Yeah, save the turtles for sure. All right. Scooped up. Won't be able to get much off of that, but yeah, it's kind of pushing Maister back into the skies.
Yeah, Shu trying anything in these one-off interactions to get a feel for what Maister is feeling, or maybe bait a panic option, and Maister yet to give that up, and I obviously see why. It's very difficult for Shu to get something started and then finish it. Trying for the recovery, very difficult to challenge Maister's back on stage.
Yeah, very low recovery right there. Very good stall right there for Maister. Using the bucket stall. Not going to be enough. Moves kind of stale now.
I thought this character was light, question mark?
Yeah, but like it's been 2 side Bs in a row, so.
Yeah, I know. You're right. ZSS can't kill. Forgot.
Man, you know, as Mars says, yeah, this character
sucks. Shu trying to prove Lord Mars wrong. Oh, what the? What? Did he? How did he know? How did he know?
Lock in that shield, though. Just like, that was a, yeah, you might have died regardless.
Put him in timeout. You're grounded. Oh, well, you're aerial. Shu bringing his to last stock. 66% is not a lot. Getting started with a couple of aerials would be fantastic for Shu, pressuring the mid stage. Maister coming in immediately. What are the options? You can't pressure with Zaire. I mean, you can, but it is not the most effective thing. Now Maister's inside.
Yeah, it's just the well-spaced aerial is really what Shu has to do here. And oh, okay. come back with me. But yeah, we got a decent amount of, I've seen the well space back air, I've seen the well space neutral air, but this time around, Maister going to be able to get close enough to. Oh my! Okay.
No way! No way!
Doesn't get the hit that you want him, and this might actually be an issue. Okay, flip jumps back to the ledge. Might have another chance to still do that though. 57% might still be able to get another.
It's still there.
Shoot, even in the player camp said, whoa.
All right, let's you know, everybody calm down. You know, everybody just get it together. Take a drink of water. Maister running in. No water. I want violence. Shoot, big forward air. Needed that. Maister trying to stall and fall with the bucket. Safe forward air and the up B to get out of the pressure. Shu is somehow still poised and focused right here, being stuck against the ledge.
I think that might have been a little tech error right there. Saw an F smash come out and Shu kind of looked like what, but luckily did not get punished. Maister has been able to usually capitalize. Oh!
Get washed! Get waxed! This crowd is going crazy. Texas stand up.
Man! The opportune moments, two different ones. The first one was the flip kick that did not spike, but that definitely would have been the game. And then that right there, catching the landing with the down smash into the up B. It's time to go.
Easily the hardest working person in this venue, dude.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Bro, I don't even know how they stayed composed this whole entire time.
I mean, straight up, like
stuck against the corner the whole game. It's a minute left. Looking for down smashes, flip kicks, up Bs.
Also, like, knowing the next duck could be the last duck. Like, if Maister was able to duck anything,
one more duck.
Yeah.
Just one more.
We're out. So, into the third game, Shu getting on the board. See what she can do here in this third game of Maister, though. You know, obviously been putting up a good fight, you know, throughout the entirety of this. In fact, that was really a come from behind win from Shu. So, Maister just has to be able to close out the game. We can see him going into losers finals pretty quickly.
Right back to the defensive playstyle that got them this game. Shu backing up. She doesn't want any smoke. Yeah, the neutral. Maister's going to try and, you know, bait with the nairs. Of course, it's also super good as the combo starter. But just holding the ground in front of Maister and then threatening to jump in with it. Very, very good. Shu is so good.
Yeah, using the movement here. That
right,
all the ZSS movement is being used right here. The speed of ZSS on the ground, the flip jump to get around Maister. That was a great trump. Okay, Maister actually going to be able to. Maister's been doing that a lot. He, as I said, gets the up air, and if the air dodge comes out, normally if he's on that platform, he'll just dash attack. Now he's looking for that forward air. There's the dash attack right there.
Up B's. Didn't want to spend the flip jump quite yet as Maister was sharking the ledge. Dash attack once again, putting Shu off stage, not the back air, and the bad DI.
Oh!
No.
All right, going to get around there. Yeah, you saw, you know, Maister.
Oh!
I think she was like, I knew that. So, got to keep that in mind, man. The up smash is always deadly.
And Maister's always thinking about it. That's why he's so good at this character and always finds himself in these later brackets. And the patient neutral. I mean, I know he has to play it because it is Game & Watch, but I'm just so impressed with him constantly choosing very correct options.
Right. Okay. Walk right up on him. Gets, oh, actually a little three-piece right there. 60% Shu now off the stage to get that roll through. So, you know, using as much of the stage as possible. A nice little hit-and-run strategy here developing from Shu. But Maister has still been able to get it, keep it relatively close. That's going to be a good catch. Should be enough. Boost kick out of there. 60%, not a crazy amount, but, you know, Maister still knows how to rack it up. He gets one up air, as I said. He gets one, he gets three.
Right. Hey, look, Shu might have found something to, you know, shuffle the cards with a little bit. We needed a move that hit the ground, and that down smash is getting mileage. Jumping around, cornered once again, but Shu's very comfortable having access to that flip kick, switching the stage positioning anytime they want. Big parry from Maister. It doesn't go punished.
That's unfortunate right there. The up smash not actually scooping Maister. Shu's going to get out the corner one more time. Again, a lot of hit and run here. So I'm going to give you the stage, and then when you get all the way over here, I'm just going to jump past you and get all that stage back. There it is. We out.
And it's hard, too, because the dash attack from Game & Watch. Oh, no. We have a saying in Dallas, it's don't roll in Dallas.
Yeah.
And now that everyone is in Texas, you should not be rolling. Just do not roll. Don't do it.
Been giving that roll up quite a bit too. So small.
Shades of smash. Oh, come on. Shu needed that. The coolest things never kill.
Yeah, but like the fact, you know, even going for it, definitely you don't get to see that too often. So that was just knowing that Maister wasn't going to hit a button. Maister, okay, getting the up tilt in the combo.
You never see that joint.
Yeah. All right, down throw, and now sticking a little extra right there too. Maister now lapped Shu in percentage.
Just looking to put the final nail in the coffin. Shu trying to be on vampire status. I am undead. You cannot bury me. Oh, this up smash is so terrifying.
Yeah, he was looking for it one more time, but yeah, was able to get that neutral air or that back air out in time. Maister, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it, bro.
Yo, when you drop it.
Okay. Got the up B out of shield. These upward attacks right now from Maister, doing it all. Up air, up B, and up smash. Up. Just up.
Down smash, Maister very smartly taking the high grounds. Big parry. Oh, too high a percent. Maybe rage also factored in. How do you get this last hit? Oh, you don't. Maister does instead. The bomb. Such a cheap move. Cheap. So good.
And on that platform, covers the whole thing, and it's super strong. Shu really just not being able, like, Maister's defense actually stepped up tenfold here in that second game.
Yeah.
Was able to, like, really just run Shu down. So Shu's going to have to figure out how to get around that. Because, yeah, Maister's just being able to do, like, hey, I'm running up. If I get close enough, it's going to up B. If I'm not close enough, I'm just going to keep moving in until I am close enough.
Right, Shu putting their head down right now. She's centering herself, steeling herself, maybe even letting go some of these negative emotions that might be going on in her head, and that is a true sign of a competitor. Even here on the big stage, doesn't matter where you are in the set or what the score is. If you're playing, you've got time, you're gonna give it your all. Shu coming to game 4, sorry, I was about to say set 4, game 4 with an idea of victory in her head.
Maister, you know, obviously going to want to close this thing out. He says, I want to be one step closer to potentially taking this entire tournament. He's got to get through Shu first, and then if Shu, then Captain Cito, good little pieces of damage right there from Shu starting to rack up. Maister, though, going to get right back. Oh, good air dodge.
Yeah, get me out of there. I do not belong. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get tagged with one eventually.
Yeah, the neutral, it's just such a good move.
That thing is crazy, and Maister is crazy with it. The patient neutral, each player just waiting for the other person to show their hand and make a giant mistake. The small mistakes, sure, they'll let them fly, but the big ones are what matter. Speaking of.
Maister, okay, man, that bomb. So, you know what, get out the way. It was luckily did not explode, but yeah. Shu does have the percent lead. What can we get? Okay, 0 to forward air.
Big lead, too. Opportunity. I imagine we'll start seeing that down smash come out here in a second.
Yeah, it's finding that stock that seems to be a real issue sometimes. Clearly, there's a little bit of kill power behind ZSS. You got that back air clearly, and then, yeah, the smashes, you don't really see them thrown out too often. The side B.
Right.
And if you get the down smash, then of course, oh, we are fighting.
That would have been insane. Shu is violent. I love it. The savage on the stage. Doesn't matter who they're playing. Maister can get the smoke. Also though, Maister also known to give some smoke of his own.
It's looking kind of an issue right now. Shu has put Maister at. Oh no, he's back.
Right,
the double bomber.
Call it in. Let it rain.
Here we go. Yeah, my man UAV's up in the skies right now, but it's just him. Remote controlled.
UAV is ready.
All right. Quick air strikes right here again from Maister, but Shu just got to find a way to get this stock. Now, there also is the option of going for the F smash. The roll going to get caught by the down smash, and of course the F smash going to follow right after.
Yeah, now you see Shu's trying to do moves that are reads, you know, like the run past F smash, I'm sorry, up smash, but then also the side B finally finding the spacing needed, keeping it very competitive. The percents are low, but you know, sometimes they also do not matter.
I think Shu might actually be able to introduce some more grabs back into the mix because of the fact that most of Maister's defense right now has been run up shield. So you gotta get him out that shield one way or another, and even though you may not get a crazy amount off the grabs, it's still gonna make him think.
Yeah,
you know?
you need that momentum.
F tilt. Okay, looking for that tech chase situation.
Getting kind of free with the stun gun too, knowing that it doesn't do a lot of bucket damage, or you know what I'm saying when he releases the bucket, of course. And then also baiting and conditioning this shield. You're right, the grabs might be something Shu is thinking about. Bat, 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 bat.
Hey, off the stage for sure. But what else can we get?
Yeah, what do we do here? No way.
Shocked. Because never hit the ground, so they didn't get actually.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Never hit the ground after the first one hit, so just does get the damage. That's nice.
Oh!
Wow! We are still living.
Small battlefield, hooking Maister up with a little bit more survivability. Yeah, the up throw, though. You got to start thinking about the up throw.
Yep.
Yeah! Shu.
That Shu has been, like, that has definitely been a quick stop for her quite a few times here in this set. So now, with a little bit of a lead here onto Maister. Maister now playing off the back foot. Just can't really catch Shu, who is bobbing and weaving.
Weave gang superb. Let's
sure.
go.
Okay, scoop. Yeah, again, like not going to be able to get much off the grabs, but just letting my. What are you doing, bro?
Is he up?
He's breaking. He's like, I need to get back in this game right now. Like,
Maister, wake up! Maister, we need you. Your top 8 is down. Yeah, oh, yep, another up smash. Feels like we're just preying on something now.
What I do like, okay, there has not been a single roll back in. All right, I will say, what I do like from Shu is that the rolls are not coming back in, so therefore that read that Maister got earlier is probably not going to happen unless Shu gets super scared. Good pickup right there for Maister to go way out there to get that back air to hit, though. And again, you know, Game & Watch can rack it up. This is nothing to him.
Oh, oh no. As I live and breathe.
And we, wow, what a side B.
Maister trying to approach, but very carefully. Would love to end this set now, I know it. Gotta get that percent though, the Nair. A good way to start it off, but Shu being very aware of her options. That would have been so clutch.
I've been seeing her use that a bit, but I think it's a little hard to do around the neutral layer. Still though, never not use the option unless you know 100% will not work, because that would have been a crazy end to this game. We do have the damage. Maybe need just slight overhead. This actually might be enough to find the down smash into the boost kick to go ahead and finish this thing off.
I do agree with you.
Ooh, scooped up. All right, gonna jump out of there. Maister not covering the ground well enough. We out. I'm out.
No, you got it.
You can have all that area. Yeah, that's yours.
I do not even mess with that. Okay,
again,
more bombs. Yeah, the evasiveness is needed because now the bombs are out and you don't even want to mess with where they're dropping. Bam, no way! Maister being very fortunate. I'm almost lucky that didn't hit.
Yeah, the tech was on time, and yeah, look at that. Oh!
No, the bad DI! No!
That bomb, that was an EX bomb. I don't care what anybody says.
He spent meter on that?
Yeah, he spent meter on that bomb, bro.
Well, clap it up for Maister, the victor.